Excuse me, initiation fluidity. Yeah, and commitment for those next 30 points, and that's where it made the difference for Justin.
Let's see how Chelsea dissects this course here. The St. Eustache course looking a lot stronger here on the second run. These guys are getting ideal conditions. Chelsea DeNofa, the first to tap the wall, come out unscathed. Woo! Big angle here. Can he knock down that other Mustang of Justin Pollock? Chelsea DeNofa. It is SHGR. Say howdy, get rowdy, as he is on fleek, as the kids say. Woo! Look at that. Nice job. Netto tires on point. BC Racing. Ford Performance Mustang RTR. Ryan, is that enough to take down the other Mustang, one of three of JTP?
Well, I think from the onset, it was a much more aesthetically kind of pleasing run compared to Justin's in terms of the amount of smoke generated and the commitment here up against the wall. Now, what we're going to see from the Pollock's run, it's not going to hold first place anyways because he has that incomplete of run number one, and James Dean still has the second run. So as long as he even gets a score, he's going to have the tiebreaker there. So that JTP is not going to hold that number one spot. But going back to DeNofa here, you can see as he transitions back around from inside clip 2 to inside clip 3, that snappy, quick rate to angle initiation into that last section of the course. Very impressive. He did push a little bit long, dropped a tire, but overall solid run, and we'll see how the judges treat that overall. There was not too many mistakes there, and again, a very Chelsea DeNofa style type run where you have some aggressiveness, really just on the edge of being out of control, but still holding it together, and of course, you know, losing a few body panels.
Yeah, I mean, that's an 87. Wow, so an 87 there for Chelsea DeNofa. Push comes to shove, these guys got to put it down. Frederick Osbo, leave the start line. Osbo, is he going to get one of those top spots? Here we go. The Rockstar Energy Drink. Next in tire, Toyota Racing, Toyota Corolla high-end. Into that second sector. Gets tight to the wall, transitions past the first front clip. Is he going to get the fast pass into the top 16? You know he wants to get it. Again, fighting for another championship run. He won in 2015. Can he do it again? Kind of crawling around that. Not, I mean, you know, comfortable, good spot. Well, you think that gets in the mix?
He needs an 87 to get into the top 5. He's got an 84 right now. Let's see how he does here. He does enter about mid-bank right there. Doesn't get completely deep into that zone. Kind of has a little bit of a weird straightening coming off. Not quite a zero straightening, but just a little bit of a mistake from that transition. Nice job getting out to the touch and go. Fills that second outer zone. Smooth through this second inside clip here. Nice transition back around. Big angle there from Frederick Osbo and through the finish line. So does that get him into the top 5?
87.
There you go.
So an 87 puts him into 4th. All right, JTP, Justin Pollock. Saw his son Jackson here hanging out with him in the driver's meeting, really getting the full immersion to the drifting experience. Here we go. Justin Pollock. There we go. That looks a lot more composed, but now just throwing it in. So as you said, Ryan, kind of risk it, no biscuit. Looks like he's going for it. Max angle there. Almost perpendicular. Out to the outer zone. Nice job by Pollock. Boom. Barely just kissing, smooching that black magic. Intense. Now knocking that one over just to spite it. As Justin Pollock. Ryan, is that a top 7 run, top 8 run, or is it number 1?
It certainly looks like a top run to me. The only thing that he really held back on was the initiation, but it was still, you know, pretty solid overall. He didn't go for that big flick, high rate to angle initiation that we've known Justin for, but he still did a pretty good job in looking like that he was taking an aggressive approach. As you can see, he comes right into it, locks the angle in. Now he's looking for this line. He's going to go from the middle of the bank and shoot out as wide as he can. Doesn't scrape the bumper, but gets real deep into that zone. And then nice snap back, super tight on that inside clip. And again, one of the few drivers actually attempting to get out to that touch and go. When you do that, it helps you fill that second outer zone better. The fluidity coming through this second to last inside clip is really good from Justin. And you can see another smooth transition, just glancing at that inside clip. And those are not going to be deductions for him.
Justin Pollock with an 88. An 88 puts him in the number 1 spot from 0 to hero. Quite a few drivers that are in the grid currently or past, and or judges that actually got in the antics. All right, here we go. Blush isn't really on the loud pedal right now, but you can see the smoke now turning up. So the rotations of the Achilles. Now that was kind of interesting though, huh? Because it had the angle, but didn't have the rah. There it is. That's the note we're looking for. But I mean, they're not judged on exhaust note. It was just interesting. Whoa, big angle there from Kristaps, and you see him just knocking over that final clip and the corner worker really getting a workout.
Well, Kristaps has certainly been one of the guys to watch this year. He's had so many awesome moments. He speaks his mind. He's hilarious. He's a great guy, and he's an excellent driver. And as you can see here, he's not afraid to get into the wall, and he gets in nice and early. He stays deep, has a little bit of a flub right there, but he's able to keep the car with some sense of fluidity through that first inside clip. Now he tries to get out to that second outer zone. Watch that left front right there. It's going to pick up off the ground very tight through that section. You can see just rocket ship through that second inside clip and then through the finish line. So Kristaps Blush continuing to show how quick that vehicle is.
Go. Kristaps Blush with an 88 puts him into third position. We will take about a 5-minute break in between, but right now our current points leader, James Dean, can he come in on top? You know, from his native Ireland, he drives in a lot of wet conditions, so this is far and removed from what he's seen before. He's seen a lot wetter conditions. Yes, getting into the tire particulates almost. Woo! He is just nosing in that Wordhouse Drift Team S15 all the way to the edge. Wow. Precision driving here. You saw him just even throw some more angle at it. Around that final clip, Ryan, does that top an 87 or 84, 82? Where is he going to land? Again, we are just one run in of all our drivers as we await James Dean's score.
Well, no doubt it's going to be close. I think Turk maybe had a better bank than James, but James had a huge amount of fluidity, especially from lock to lock right here, coming out of that first outer zone. Very smooth and fluid right here to that first inside clip. And then you can see one of the few drivers really trying to attempt to get out to the touch and go. Maybe not as deep on that second outer zone at the beginning, but look at this on this second inside clip. Very few drivers are coming through with that rate of speed and able to hold it while having grip. So we're starting to see that the course is drying up. James Dean taking advantage of it there. We finish up our first run of qualifying. We'll go back to the bottom of the lineup, but let's see where James Dean slots in to qualifying overall.
And James Dean at 88, he takes the #1 position. So James Dean breaks down the sectors and breaks down the wall. He is our current Black Magic #1 qualifier.